We are gathered here to celebrate the allure of the flame. Look how dense is the flurry of fury that it is, at once giver of life, and also harbinger of death. To be honest, I've never been as enchanted with Axel as it feels like the rest of the fandom is. The most I've been excited where Axel is involved is when I found a group of people who weren't head over heels about him, and I realized that, no, I also do not have to love Axel. I can have a problem with trivializing a female character's pain for the sake of some asshole's off-screen redemption arc. Hallelujah and hallelujah. That's hot. But that is harsh, and an asshole with a heart of gold is a type for a reason, yeah. And I'm not saying he's not unappealing, he just doesn't top any favorite character lists for me. And it doesn't help his case that any ground he's gotten character-wise somehow seems to always come at the cost of Kairi's.
Sorry we took so long. Had a couple of plot points that needed ironing out.
She's literally been dead for 2 seconds. Can you fucking not right now?
So no, I don't hate Axel. I'm just in a mood. But my biggest problem with him is that goddamn redemption arc. And it's not the fact that he got one. I think it's very important that we show in our narratives that people can change and can be 100% remorseful about what they've done and work to gain trust and acceptance even from the people that they wronged. The problem with Axel's redemption arc is that it happened in chronological release order. So it's the end of Cage 2, and Axel, who has made baby steps from immoral assassin to remorseful assistant, has sacrificed himself in true go on without me shonen fashion. But he's a really popular character, so what do? Let's do a mid-quill and give him a good send-off. Only, oops, that makes him more popular because now we have more context to why he did bad things. That makes him more relatable, so... Turns out, he only wanted to keep his friendship circle together, even if that means selfishly keeping your friends in the equivalent of a cult. But he was indoctrinated into it, so he is also a victim. So you know what? Fuck it! Let's just rewrite the rules so that all nobodies can come back. Those are some really good designs anyway. You know, I don't want to just throw them away for no reason. Here's the thing. I don't like talking about Axel's time jumpy arc because the more I think about it, the more and more I'm filled with existential dread that the series actually did die with Kingdom Hearts 2, and we're all just inhabiting its rotted, zombified corpse filled with bad writing and retcons. Mickey's shirt. But at the same time, I do think it's important and more interesting for someone to be around for their character arcs to fully complete. But at the end of the day, Days still had to wrap back around to Axel's nobody death, and then all of a sudden they made the morally ambiguous character who was only out for his own once the funny, haha, fourth wall breaky guy. It's like if Anakin Skywalker just became Deadpool with no transition period. I do want to give some credit though, where once Kairi was introduced into his arc, she reacted believably.
What?
And they at least explain to us that he's seeking forgiveness from her. But still, I go back to show that to me. Don't tell me. Cause Kairi, Axel, best friends. And hooey, they sure did stand next to each other a lot. What good friends. I love it when me and my friends stand. But he does give her ice cream, and ice cream in this universe does a lot for bonding, so...
But that was slugging a keyblade! Please!
You even had an out! You had an out with Zemnis shattering it, and you gave that keyblade right back to him with no consequences! In the end, I give Axel an 8 out of 30. Not my favorite, but at least he's trying. Even though his writers aren't.